Alright, this is going to go a little bit backwards from our previous set of questions. Here's Lars Olson. He's authorized a deduction of $268 from his monthly pay. He's authorized them to take out $268 from his paycheck to pay for his group health insurance. His employer pays 35% of the cost. What's the annual premium amount that he is paying if he pays 65%? Okay, so now we're kind of going backwards. We know how much he pays each month. Okay, we want to know what is the annual amount, the annual cost for the insurance total with him and his employer's portion together. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to say, okay, well, how much does he pay annually? Because we're used to dealing with annual. This is monthly. He pays $268 a month. There are 12 months in a year, so we're going to take that $268 times 12. And we find out that $3,216 is the annual amount that he pays out of his paychecks for his health insurance. Okay? We want to know the total cost, his and his employer's together. Well, like they said, if the employer pays 35%, if we take that from 100%, he's paying 65% of that. Okay, so we know that if we were to take the total times that 65%, we would get his share, which we know is $3,216. We want to know, what is this total? We want to know the total amount each year. Well, think of it as an algebra problem. Our unknown is our total. It's multiplied by this 0.65, and when we do that, we get 3,216. If this were an algebra problem, to solve this, we're multiplying by 0.65, so to solve, we do the opposite and divide both sides by 0.65. And when we do that, we get our total amount, which is $4,947.69. Okay, so we're kind of working backwards and finding out the total rather than having his portion. So the answer to this question is that annually the cost for his insurance is $4,947.69. Okay, let's look at a similar question with John Dole just to get another practice run at this. So John Dole is authorized to that $348 of his monthly pay go to his group health insurance. His employer is paying 40% of the cost. What is his annual premium? Okay, so notice this is his monthly pay and we're asking for annual. So again, the first thing we're going to do is take that monthly cost of $348 times 12 months to find out how much he pays in a year. We do that, we get $4,176. That is his portion that is paid. Again, we want the total. We know he pays 60% of the total. His company pays 40%. He pays 60%. So we know that 0.6 times that total gives us $4,176. We want to know what that total is. So we use our algebra. We know that if we divide by 0.6, we'll be left with just the total, and we'll have our answer. And it turns out to be $6,960. Okay, so the total cost annually for his health insurance is $6,960. He pays 60% of that cost, and the company he works for pays the other 40%.